Okay, hello everybody on the Master Shah Dow Center Toronto Facebook page. And thank you so much for being with us here today. We are very excited and we have a very special guest joining with us here today. She is co-creatrix of Tomorrow Today, an international festival that is really a revolutionary festival that has been really changing the game in terms of wellness, health and wellness, community, and much more, bringing people from around the world together to create a better tomorrow today. And so welcome, Stacey, and thank you so much for being with us here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And we're really excited because today we're talking a little bit about the shift from mind over matter to soul over matter, and also a little bit about you and your life and how a lot of these practices, meditations, and more have impacted your journey and also the journey of your service and your business. So I would love to hear a little bit about how this has been for you, maybe how you got started with these practices and how they have impacted your life.
Yeah, of course. So I was introduced to Master Shah's teachings by Vanessa Ferrero, who I believe was also interviewed today. And she introduced me to the book Soul Over Matter, which really just blew my mind. Coming from the background of like being a yogi and a meditation teacher, all about mindfulness, I definitely understood the concepts of mind over matter. But then when it came to soul over matter, it was just like a whole nother level. And then from there, I worked with Vanessa a bit, and she taught me some of, through her Tao Hands practices, meditations, and things that we actually started using with Tomorrow Today, having to shift from our Jamaica festival this spring to this new online community we created. I think we had like 2 weeks of building this whole platform and doing the virtual festival, and we had no idea how we were going to get the word out there. And this is when I was really doing those Tao practices and meditations and just like calling in all the souls and just aligning my soul and with our purpose and intention. And it was incredible. Like we had like over 2,000 people join our community for those 2 festivals we did in the spring. And I really think it's because we were using, these teachings and these practices. It was beautiful to see unfold.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this. And yes, we had Vanessa on earlier, and it's wonderful to hear like how these sharing of these techniques can just have such a ripple impact. And also, like you referred to soul over matter, and soul over matter is a book from Dr. and Master Zhigong Shah, all about creating unlimited abundance. And one of the things that you just touched on, which is like so powerful, is the soul marketing and that practice, like doing the invocation and connecting. So is that something like prior to reading that book that you've done before in that way? Was that something new? Did you see, it sounded like there was a shift in terms of like the outcome with your business and all the community that you created online. So really, like, how do you feel that integrating those practices into your daily life or into your business has kind of, I guess, created like a positive impact?
Yeah, definitely. I used to, I guess, work with my own guides and, just ask for support. But this just took it to another level. And just the way the practices is calling in all of the guides, all of the archangels, everyone from everywhere. And then speaking to the soul of your, potential clients or your community or whoever it is that your soul is here to connect with and to help. And it's a practice, I do it now all the time. It is part of my marketing routine. And, those results that we saw at Tomorrow Today were repeated again when I launched my program, The Confident Creatrix, and the group of women I'm working with right now. Many of them just kind of came out of nowhere. And I think it was, their soul. I was connecting in that, 5D quantum field just through these practices and being very intentional with wanting to work with the right people. And I think another workshop I attended through your Facebook community kind of spoke to, just being of greatest service and releasing, blockages or fear over finances, and how money is just another form of energy, and just like changing the whole concepts to focus on just the energy of it and the soul of the money and the energy and the soul of the client, just like brings everything and has brought everything together so beautifully for me. So these are practices that I will continue for sure, using throughout, my marketing and even with personal stuff.
This is awesome. Thank you. So what you just shared about that workshop, that was with Cher. And Cher is one of the teachers for the workshop that we have coming up this weekend called The Spirit and Science of Success for Unleashing Our Unlimited Abundance. So it's kind of like the precursor to that online workshop as well. So we're welcoming everyone who's watching this. There is a link in the bio if you want to check it out and get more information on that workshop. It's going to be super powerful. And really just hearing from you, Stacey, it is very inspiring, and also just touching on that you can use, these techniques in your personal life as well, and in all aspects of life, like anywhere that we're having any kind of, we would like to have any kind of transformation, or if everything is going great, just upliftment or further expansion. And so would you, I guess, if there's anything is there anything that you would share with anyone who might be watching and maybe they're kind of curious, or maybe like you shared, they have marketing and they have an organization and a business and a service, and they're like, how do I take it to the next level? Is there anything that you would maybe share with them?
Well, definitely Master Sha's book, Soul Over Matter. That was kind of my starting point. But I think connecting with the community is, a great way. I had done a session shortly after reading the book with Master Benyei, and that's where I got introduced to more of the calligraphy practices, which is also a big part of it. And just connecting with Kuan Yin as a guide for compassion, which I think any of us that are entrepreneurs or in business, we put so much pressure on ourselves, and we're always just trying to do, and through the calligraphy practices and just connecting with with Kuan Yin and those mantras of compassion, really turning that inwards and using the practices that I teach on myself. So I think connecting with the community, you could definitely learn a lot. Vanessa as well, soul marketing is kind of her niche. So there's just so many amazing, beautiful people here to serve in this realm.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Stacey. And we definitely encourage anyone who's watching, connect with the community. You can follow us on any of our social platforms, Instagram, Facebook. You can join our free Facebook group and come to our workshop this weekend, Spirit and Science of Success. And of course, connect with the Tomorrow Today community as well, which we will link in the description of this video. And just any final words for our viewers, anyone that might be joining us today?
Just definitely check out the workshops, join the community. There's always something going on, and it's just gonna kind of click. It's that little missing piece, because like I said, Mind Over Matter shifted so much in my life, and Soul Over Matter was just that next little piece that was missing. So definitely check it out, and I'll probably see you there.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you, Stacey. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching for Around the World. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye everybody.